After the computer has successfully rebooted, you will notice that the feature installation continued to proceed and is now completed. Once we're back in Windows, we'll simply click Start and select Hyper-V Manager through the Start menu. We'll open the Hyper-V Manager and then proceed to create our first virtual machine. Here we will give the virtual machine a name. You can also change the default location that the virtual machine is stored in by clicking this box and browsing to the path. We're going to leave it as the default for now and proceed. Make sure to select Generation 2 as Windows 10 is a UEFI compatible operating system and it will boot and operate considerably better on a Generation 2 virtual machine. The next step is to allocate the RAM. Here we will be setting aside 4 GB of memory, and that will be static. So make sure to uncheck Use Dynamic Memory and proceed to the next step. Here the virtual switch on Windows 10 is created by default and is labeled Default Switch. Simply select the default switch and proceed to the next step. Here you will allocate the size in gigabytes of how big of a hard drive you'd like allocated to the virtual machine. I'm going to simply give it 60 and proceed. If you have a copy of your operating system already available, you can simply select Install an operating system from a bootable ISO. We will browse to our ISO's location and open up our ISO. We'll click Next to continue. On this screen you can verify that everything is set up the way we just went through, and if there's any changes you'd like to make, we can make it later on after this. Click Finish to finish, and it will continue to create the virtual machine.